Hello and welcome back to the channel and this Jurassic World Evolution 2 Sandbox Park build. So I just want to get some suggestions out of the way first. So Bernie Cinders wanted an Iguanodon, I still don't know how to pronounce that, called Iggy, so that appears later on in the video. And then someone called Mr. Kermit, which is a great name by the way, suggested Stegosaurus, so I made a Iguanodon, and Stegosaurus exhibit. So thank you. Of course, if you have any other suggestions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll get to that in the next video, providing that they're good enough, which I'm sure they are, because you guys are really good at suggesting things. But this blank space that I was talking about in the last video, I just put a pond there with like a little island in the middle, as like a little natural featurette thing. So that looks quite nice, I think. I like use some rocks to cover like the trees that spawned in the middle of the water, which is unrealistic, so I just got rid of them. And yeah, just decorated around the area, placing rock formations and planters and stuff, just to make it look nicer. And in the end, I think it looked really nice, actually. In reality, those tables and chairs there would be benches, but you don't get benches in this game, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully they do add more things in a future update. Then I thought it looked really bland, like the outside, so I looked for fences, but none of them looked good enough, so I individually placed planters around the edge, and it looked really good in the end. You need a lot of patience for like tasks like this, but then being like a park builder enthusiast, I don't mind, it's quite relaxing. So while my mind's gone blank, I'm just going to talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday. You might not be interested in this, but I sure as hell am. So they announced quite a few games and stuff. I mean, there weren't many too interesting things. I think the most interesting for me personally was Xenoblade 3, which I'm really excited for, because I really enjoyed the first one. The second one, not so much. Didn't really appeal to me. I don't know, it just seemed a bit too like cartoony, and it weren't as gritty, whereas the first one was. So hopefully the third one is very similar to the first one, because that was a really good game. And there's the Mario Kart. I think they're adding like 48 new tracks like over like a prolonged period. 48 new tracks. That's like more than the base game. They're going to town with it, and like I was expecting them to announce a new Mario Kart, like a completely new Mario Kart, but no, just DLC, which hopefully have new characters and stuff as well. That'd be interesting, just to make it a lot bit more interesting rather than just tracks. But yeah, that sounded good. Of course, there was Splatoon 3, which is I like the Splatoon games, so that was just a salmon run thing though. So it was interesting, but I more play the games for like just the regular turf wars and the story mode and stuff. What else was there? I think there's a couple of other things, but I can't remember off the top of my head because the main ones just stick out. But I think it's they're making a new Mario Football, and Switch Sports. So basically they're getting Wii Sports and redoing like all the games from that. I don't really like the style they've gone for. I preferred like the Mii's without arms and stuff. But well, we'll see when it eventually releases. But I'm sure it will be enjoyable. Right, so that's enough waffling from me, and now I started work on the exhibit. Does that make sense? Probably not, but anyway, you know what I mean. So I made this quite large. I was choosing whether to carry on the path there through past the enclosure, but I decided to seal it off with this fence here, because it would probably lead to more interesting designs in the future of this park. But I wanted to round this edge off here because I didn't want too many harsh like angles. And the path didn't like properly align to the fence there, so I redone all of that. I started adding like hills and stuff. I like making my exhibits more terrain focused now, because like as in my old series, like in the original game, that was pretty much just flat, and that's not very interesting to look at. But yeah. Got to start on like a little hill there with like a lake at the bottom. And I got to work with all those trees. I had quite a few trees in this, just little dots here and there, just to make it look a bit more natural. And after that I got to work on some dirt textures where the dinosaurs would be like walking around. It wouldn't be completely grassy, there'd be like spots where it'd be more dusty where the grass has all been trodden down. I then got to work on the rocks, obviously putting rocks in to make it look more interesting. Always spices up an exhibit by placing random things here and there. Here we go, placing more trees and stuff. Then I got to work on the path on the outside, trying to line it flush with the fence, as I always do. Yeah, then I did more foliage and stuff. Added the gate and the range post. I tried to keep the range posts out of sight because they wouldn't look very nice, would they, in like a dinosaur exhibit. But yeah, got to work on some iguanodons. I'm going to say their name twice because I don't know how to pronounce that. Correct me in the comments. And some stegosaurus. So thank you for the suggestions. Here we go, here's the footage of the iguanodons coming out. I've hardly used this dinosaur in the game, and I only realised how much I missed it. It's a really good dinosaur. The one thing I don't like is the bulky legs though. I just find them weird, but I suppose it's realistic, isn't it, because they use them for defending themselves. I really took to that orange one there, and as you see I name it later on. I just really like that, the red pattern with the yellow stripes. Then I released a couple more, I think, just to increase the population. Whenever I make hadrosaurs, I like to have quite a few of them, because I feel like they're herding dinosaurs that travel around in big groups. So now I got to work on the stegosauruses. I released 6 of them, because they're quite large and they take up a bit of space, but here we go. It's not one of my favourite dinosaurs in this game. I don't know, I think it's the skins. I like the Lost World skins, but these skins, there's something about it I just don't like. I mean, I like Stegosaurus as a dinosaur, don't get me wrong, but in this game, something about it just doesn't sit right with me.
Asset has been transported.
I like that green one though, I thought that was quite cool. So I've just got to work moving all of them into their habitat. And then I placed this viewing tower behind the hatchery, so like the scientists could look in and monitor the dinosaurs before they was put in their like real enclosures. And yeah, so that was that. Now we can get a view of our dinosaurs that we've added in this episode. So with this one, it's like a bluey green colour. This grey one with like the white stripe, or the black stripes, white stripes around the face and the black stripes towards like the back. The skins have been improved on this dinosaur since the first game. I really like that one. I like all the skins, to be honest, for the iguanodon. This one was my favourite. The orange stripes down the back and like the red colouring. Something about that just really pleases me. It especially blends with the background as well, like with the orange trees. So I named him Igneo because it's like a fiery colour. Igneo, like ignite. So that's quite cool. We had, I think that was the alpha one. We had there, and then we have this grey one with like black stripes. This green one with black stripes, which I really liked. I like the on the face, like the underbelly like matches the face, and I think that looks really good. We have this black one with like the orange striping. I like that. I like all of them. I keep saying I like that, but yeah, all of them I think I like just as equal. Yeah, going to the alpha here and naming him Iggy for you, Bernie Cinders. So thank you for the suggestion. And then we had a little look at our Stegosauruses. It's just quite a bland looking dinosaur. The skin, there's not much patterning to it. And they're very loud as well. You can always hear when you've got Stegosaurus in your park. This one I actually quite liked. I decided to name this one, which you'll see in a minute. I really like the dorsal plates. I think I'm thinking of fish there, but like the plates running along its back. They actually had quite an interesting pattern to them, and it has like the yellow underbelly. So yeah, that was that one actually I don't mind. Then we had this, it's like a purpley coloured one, but that was hiding in the trees. You can just about see it there. And then we had another one, I think that was the first one, yeah, Alpha. Doing a little jump there. Yeah, I really like how this enclosure turned out. I like the sort of where the water pools. It's like I have no idea what the actual formation is called, but I just like how it looks, where it goes from like hill to the lake. Little social animation there, which was yeah, strange to say the least. They're glitching into one another. I thought that was sorted out, but clearly not. Yeah, I decided to name this Brutus. I have no idea why. I just thought he was a bit of a brute, so I named him Brutus. Of course, feel free to name any of my other dinosaurs, including some from old episodes, because it'd be cool to see some of your ideas. I like how all these are herding around the water and how they're all drinking together. I also really like the Iguanodon's eyes. They look sort of like puppy eyes. Like really shiny and glossy. And that dark. Yeah, the team behind this game have done an amazing job at like designing the dinosaurs. Yeah, getting a view from my gallery here. I changed this in a minute because you can't see anything, which completely ruins the purpose of the viewing gallery. That one was good, but yeah, I decided to lower the hills a bit here. There we go, creating more of a like a valley towards the lake, and there you go. You can see a lot more now. We then come round again to get another view of our Iguanodons, and this one had a little lie down. Its arms, the way it like moves its arms. Rubbing its head along the ground. And then it fell asleep. I thought these were, yeah, I thought these two were going to have like a social animation, but no, they didn't. They just sort of looked at each other and then turned away. That one there running out of the forest. Then we have another one, so something must have spooked him in there. But yeah, that pretty much ends this video. So thank you very much for watching. Of course, any suggestions are welcome. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.